let's start with
Okay.
OVACY Insights here from Eshre 2026 in London. Welcome, Achilleas. It's great to have you with us today in our booth.
Thank you for the kind invitation.
So we're here to talk about the Embryolab's experience using OVACY donor eggs.
Yes.
Let's
It's
start.
a nice experience, I would say.
So let's start from the point choosing a partner. From your side, as a leading fertility clinic, what do you look for in an egg donor bank?
Okay, yes. Let me tell you that choosing an egg donor bank as a partner, it's not a commercial decision. It's a really important clinical and safety decision. So first of all, we are looking for a bank that will comply with all the regulatory frame of our country. And then, of course, we are looking for a donor that would provide us with good quality eggs. So it's really essential, but it's not just this. You need to have an open communication with the bank, to be transparency. They need to provide a really good testing on the donors, and for us to understand the source of the pool of donors, in order to be able to talk to our patients about this bank and more easily to lead them to actually do a treatment with frozen oocytes.
So this is the reason that shows OVACY,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, exactly. And from the very beginning, it was really insightful the fact that you were OVACY was actually giving us from the beginning the whole plan. Not just I've got really good quality oocytes, but there is a workflow in a collaboration between a clinic and an egg donor bank. So you need to see all the steps, and both parties, they need to meet certain criteria to
But
go for
the
that.
other thing, the most important thing, I think, is the survival rates.
Yes, okay, yes. So there are two levels. One is the collaboration, and the other is, of course, when all these things are sorted out. So then you need to see how the material is going to work in our hands.
To receive results.
So first of all, and what you see first is the survival rate, and well, we do have an experience with frozen eggs. And high standards, so we would seek for like an approximately 95% of survival rate, and this is something that we want to find in an egg donor bank. So it's something that we see with the experience of OVACY, and we're really happy about that. But it's not just the survival rate. So this is the first impression, and then you have a patient under treatment, so you need to have blastocysts.
Yes.
So the blastocyst rate is important as well. And of course, the clinical rates, we shouldn't forget about those.
Was my second question about the blastocyst formation and
Yes.
the outcome. I mean, the pregnancy,
Yes.
positive outcome.
Well,
So do you think that we met your expectations?
you certainly did. The blastocyst rate is actually what we would expect from a fresh program. So this is really, really reassuring about our partnership with you. And then, of course, the biggest, what we want is to have happy patients. So by having positive results. So the clinical results are meeting our criteria as well. So we have happy patients. So this gives us the opportunity to talk about our collaboration with you, so the patients can listen
And also, OVACY provides guaranteed blastocyst guarantee to the patients.
Okay, let me talk about that. So two levels as well, two layers. One is this is something reassuring for us as a clinic, because we know that if something goes wrong, and it could go wrong, okay, something might happen. After all, we have a human material, okay. We know that you will support our work, clinical work, with this guarantee. It's not easy to find this kind of guarantee that you give. So it was really impressive, this one. And then the patients, when they understand what kind of guarantee is that, they are more relaxed to select a frozen oocyte donation strategy, because there used to be a dogma on frozen
Peace
oocytes.
of mind, actually.
Yeah, everybody was thinking that fresh oocytes are better than frozen, so that's why I'm saying that. So this guarantee helped us move on with the frozen material.
Okay. So let's go to the lab experience, and you have to help me regarding
Okay.
this section. I mean, explain me the lab work about using frozen eggs
Yes. Well,
versus fresh eggs.
there is a difference, a significant difference for the whole clinic, because when you have a fresh donation, so you are related to the donor stimulation, that things are gonna go well, and then the day of the pickup, of course, you have to synchronize. Sometimes some clinics they do synchronize the recipient,
stimulation and the
yes,
endometrium.
which is very difficult. Or okay, we have a lot of international patients. We do not. We have a freeze-all policy with fresh oocytes. So, but still to have an appointment with a male partner to give the semen sample the day of the pickup, which might change. It's not easy. So the use of frozen oocytes actually take all this stress away. Okay, so it gives you an eligibility on that. Then you can have the oocytes stored. So after you receive it from the bank, and then you can plan things really relaxed and under the best circumstances of the recipients, whenever they want to come, when they are ready. So I believe that there is these things will help the workflow. They change it a little bit for the lab because we have to use frozen material, warm oocytes, but it's less stressful for the patients to use frozen oocytes.
And
at
I
the end.
assume that is a reason that you are fully recommending the frozen eggs. I mean, it's one of the reasons that you recommend to the patients.
Actually,
you feel confident about it.
I feel really confident about it because I've seen the results, okay? And then I know that fresh oocytes frozen oocytes can give the same result with fresh, okay, as long as you have a good quality freezing vitrification protocol. So that's the main part of neck donor bank. And when you have a good warming protocol, and then there is a whole strategy going well. So if you meet those criteria, then you can have good oocytes, and those oocytes will return to their initial good state. So they're gonna work the same as the fresh. So I know that it works equally well. So that's why I can propose to the couples to go for it. And to imagine patients that they want to do it right now. They don't want to wait. They don't want to be in a list, recipient list that might take like 4 or 5 months to do it.
Yeah. And obviously why it offers the patients no waiting time.
This is a frozen, it is a frozen sample, so it's ready. Let's say ready to use.
Yes. So what about the egg banks? I mean, every year, especially in Eshre, you like to find out new egg banks. How you see the future, the egg banking during the next years?
Well, what you notice in Eshre every year is actually points to the future. We're gonna have more and more demand on using frozen oocytes, and this is I believe this is because, first of all, oocyte donation has a high demand. We know that. And then you have patients traveling, so looking for treatments abroad in different countries. So frozen oocytes can give the possibility to find first, with no stress, what you want from a donor. And then you can find the phenotypic characteristics that you want. You can find the genetic characteristics, the genetic testing that you want, that you might probably offer. And after this, they can actually plan their treatment whenever they want. So we have people from USA, from Canada, from all over Europe, in Greece. So, but they want to come and stay for period increase. But to have all this ready, well, I think that's the reason why we're gonna see more and more use of frozen eggs.
Perfect. And I would like to mention also that because you are talking before about phenotype and the traveling patients and everything, OVACY is a multi-ethnicity egg donor a bank, and we cover the full genetic panel. We keep DNA extraction for the future, about the genetics.
Oh, this is actually a high, I would say, selling point from your side, because the fact that you, whatever we need to test in the donor in the future, and the fact that you are able to provide it, it's really important, not only to us, but mainly to the patients. That's a really nice
advantage.
Yes.
Perfect. So that's it.
Okay.
Thank you, Achilleas, for
Thank
our
you for the
discussion
talk.
today.
Thank you for inviting
It's a pleasure
me.
speaking to you.
My pleasure as well.
So have a nice stay here in London.
Have a nice Congress time.